Queen Licorice?
She did. She looked really good.
You didn't want to stay and be your bodyguard?
No, I think she was sad I had to leave, but I had other plans.
I'm glad you did. Where does she think you are?
Getting my first surfing lesson from you?
It was a fun piece in homage to the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise. I think it was an interesting look at all of that. I think it was very fitting. It's summertime, so that youthful feeling about that franchise really shows through in this. And there's something, I don't know, for me, there's something about that series that is, besides the name, that is so like summer horror romp. So it was just enjoyable to watch. I think you threw a lot of references in there to the original series that, as a fan of the franchise, it was really fun to watch. I think it was acted really well. I think you established from the top like what this is going to be.
You know, the whole fan film idea, this definitely, you could tell this was made by somebody who cares about the source material. I think it was, a clever like take on it. I wanted to shout out the cinematography. I think y'all really made the best use of the locations that y'all had and made some really nice, aesthetically pleasing shots. So, which I knew could not have been easy. Also, the sound design. I know that a beach can be noisy, and I think y'all rocked with it. Y'all made it work, and I think y'all made, building a soundscape like that often goes unnoticed, and I wanted to shout it out here.
I also loved the foreshadowing of the code coming back at the very end with her trying to get the code for her house. And of course, what was supposed to save her is actually her downfall, which I liked that aspect of this film a lot. I enjoyed the gore and the classic Kroger Queen, or in this case, Kroger Queen, getting killed first. I love that. And the music and the shaky cam at some points really added to the suspense and the horror effect of this film.
I really enjoy the plot and this little twist, this relationship between the two main characters. They have girlfriends, but they secretly like each other. They're trying to stay together, but then the girlfriends come and then they receive the paper. Like I know, we know the story already, but then these fan film managed to add fresher elements. I really liked how the full tension that we have when the killer comes in, and the sense of fear and shock that we have between the characters is really is there, is present. You can feel it. So I think also the actors really managed to transmit their emotions to me, and that's quite difficult to achieve, but if you manage to do it, that means the movie has been well developed and well shot, because on top of the actors, there's a great direction that also manages to capture the best moments and the best feelings that the actors are giving.
It's campy. It's having this story of this couple having kind of an affair and having this is something that they've done before. This isn't another summer, and they kind of come across the secret, of this being told, and finding the slasher, and, kind of seeing the slasher take everybody out one by one. It does, the hook is kind of the biggest notion, and, the black hood and that whole sequence of this fighting sequence is definitely showing, again, reminiscent parts to the film. The prom queen crown, I think, is also, a big notion to Sarah Michelle Gellar herself in that aspect too. I think it does what it's intended to do. It's supposed to make you think and kind of be immersed in this world that these people have created, and it does exactly that.
One of the interesting dynamics that I was very curious about in the film was the factor of um, these four friends, or essentially these two couples, there was this weird triangle going on where even though they were two couples that were together, um, the two guys were actually in a secret relationship with each other. And so at first they thought the note was in relation to the fact that um, someone had found out about their secret relationship. Um, all in all, I'm definitely certain that anyone who has either watched or is a big fan of that series will definitely get a lot more of the references and Easter eggs.
As a fan film, I think Your Last Summer does the original justice, and it also builds on that in its own way as a fan film. It has all the key tempo, beats, and characters, and even the sequence as the events unfold.